about fucking some upcoming movies here. Really got actually, no, this is a very disappointing week in movies, but we'll get to it nonetheless. So we've got A Dog's Journey. I think this movie's been in. I want to. I talked about this like fucking like last year. It's a movie about dogs and a dog's journey. I think it has Dennis Quaid in it. A really unimportant movie.
White people are gonna love it.
Oh, they're gonna eat up in droves. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they bought the tickets already. They bought them like 3 months in advance.
This might sell more than Infinity Endgame. White people love their dogs.
Yeah, it would be funny if fucking A Dog's Journey like beat Endgame to surpassing Avatar.
That would be crazy. That would be, but at the same time, wouldn't be surprised.
No, would not be surprised though.
Would not.
All right, and then we've got The Sun Is Also a Star, starring Yara Shahidi. I believe she is from Blackish fame, and then she also has the show Grownish. I believe that's what that's called. Do you know who I'm talking about? The daughter from Blackish, like the oldest daughter, the oldest sibling actually from child. Okay, fair enough. So anyways, so she's in this movie. It's kind of like
good for
movie.
her.
It's like a love story movie about two people. I mean, it not that important as well. Although,
it can't be a love story movie about one person.
No. There's other people in it, but I just don't know their names.
Yeah, fuck them.
Care. Yeah. Well, that's kind of fucked up. I always feel bad for like the indie scene or like people who are unknown because we're like, oh, they're of no importance. And then if they hit it big, we're like, oh, that person that. The last year I didn't think was
icon.
Shit. Yeah. Suddenly it's like,
When I say fuck them, I don't actually mean fuck them and their careers and their hard work. I mean in this moment because I don't know them.
But that's exactly what that means though. Fuck their career.
No. It's this is like the equation, right? Of find X, right?
Okay.
I can't find X, so fuck it. I'm gonna go on to the next question in this exam.
Fair enough. And also coming out, of course, we've got the first person shooter himself, the assassin of assassins, that guy with the gat, John Wick.
I didn't like that last one.
Fair enough. Yeah.
First person shooter himself. That was good.
Yeah.
You should have just left it there.
Yeah. I feel like things have to come in threes. Like this movie, for instance. You got to say the first one, then the second one, and then you have to have the finale to the trilogy. Finale.
Who the fuck says finale? That's a fine alley you have there between your home and that other home.
Oh, wait, you pronounce it finale. It's the same thing.
Fine alley.
Yeah. It's the same thing. You're
the Game of Thrones finale.
Yeah, that's
the season.
That's what you say when you're rich.
Series
you know who says finale? Probably Beyonce.
Probably. Finale.
Yeah, when you're super rich, I feel like you can get away with shit like that.
When you have enough money, it sounds right.
It's automatically right by definition. Yeah. But we got Parabellum, John Wick 3 coming out theaters this week.
Co-star Halle Berry. She was added to the mix in this.
You remember that song? Halle Berry.
Chris.
And then they changed it to Miss Berry because Halle Berry sued them. Why did she sue them? That's good publicity for her. I don't understand why.
I don't know
why she or not. I don't know if she sued him, but maybe there's a cease
for the same reason Eric Benet cheated on her. It's
why is that the same reason?
I don't know. I actually had that joke backwards, but it was still funny.
It was still funny. It still slapped. Yeah, that joke still slapped.
Why would you? And the song wasn't.
It was a good song. It was because it was comparing pretty much every other woman to the yardstick that was or that is Halle Berry.
Yeah,
it's really weird.
Well, I guess Rosa Parks did also sue Outkast.
Did she?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she was dead by that point.
No. She was alive, and she's for the song
Wait, Rosa Parks was still alive in the late 90s?
Well, I have pushed that bus. Everybody moved to the back of the bus. You know that? Remember that song?
She sued them?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd she sue them?
I don't know. She was like, "Hey, nigga, I need to get this money."
Yeah. If you're not cutting me a check, I really don't feel like you should be using that.
I didn't sit on that bus for nothing. Somebody's gonna pay me. After all the work I did,
Yeah.
you gonna make a song about me, and I'm not gonna get a check.
And then I get no residuals. There's
Need
nothing
that.
in the Okay, so yeah, I know you're looking forward to this Parabellum.
Oh, yeah, I mean-
it's my mission to go watch I watched the first John Wick, didn't watch the second one. So I want to go back and watch those. Although I did check for them, they weren't free on any demand service that I have.
No, too good. Movie's too
What
good.
do you mean just too good? That's nonsense.
Yeah, you know what's free?
Yeah.
Geely. Right? That's free. Transformers 3. Okay? Free. Fucking Thor 2, free. Right? Spider-Man 3, free. Okay?
Well, yeah.
A classic
Yeah.
like John Wick,
It's
not free.
Not quite a classic, but okay.
No, John Wick, the first movie,
Yeah.
is a certified classic.
But
We
is it-
knew
But is it though?
the week it came out that it was
Yeah.
a classic. It is.
No, it's not.
There's no
There's no justification for this, even remotely. Not by ticket sales, not by critical response, not by
What the fuck?
fan response.
the fan response
Yeah.
to the first John Wick movie
Mhm.
is the reason why they have a third one coming out, and it is looking like
Yeah, didn't you just
highly successful.
did you just say something about third Transformers? They're on their 18th Transformers right now. Doesn't mean that it's a fucking
They just
remotely
know-
good
You know,
franchise.
it's just a fun little stupid movie you can watch, right? This is highly anticipated. As soon as the second John Wick movie ended, like when you
Yeah.
go watch the second one, the first fucking thing that comes to your mind is when is number 3 coming out?
Yeah.
I will pay triple
When did the
to see number 3.
pay triple.
Because it's the third one, I'll charge me 3.
Things come in threes, like I said. When did number 2 come out? Was that a couple years ago?
You know
That's
what?
That's around the time when we started doing the podcast, isn't it?
I think so. I think
I
so.
remember because I remember coming to Fabe's place and he was watching 2. That might have been a little bit after because it was watching on TV.
You know what? To be honest, I don't know. When it came out.
That's always good to admit. I don't know.
But
don't the
I
answer to
know
this
that the first one was a classic.
Yeah.
The second one did not disappoint. Like you had certain expectations, right?
Mhm.
It didn't disappoint.
Yeah.
This third one being the grand, as you would say, finale.
question. Finally, I'm getting ready to be rich, so I'm just practicing.
This third one, especially with the addition of, an
Miss
actress to the
Berry,
caliber of
Miss
Halle Berry,
Berry,
right?
yeah.
And I've seen, I saw some background footage of her like training for the film.
Yeah.
It's like there's like this really amazing footage of Keanu Reeves training for the film, and
Yeah.
like, yo, he really is out there at the
Yeah,
gun
that was
range.
all the way back in like the first one though.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
he's really at the gun range out there putting in work. Like,
Sure.
god damn.
Although that was just like one.
Don't
did-
rob his house and kill his dog in the movie. Don't do it in real life. Okay, same guy.
Well, to be fair, like like all these Hollywood people, like they receive actual training for the shit. Now they're not clearly not doing it for like years upon years, but also they do
The training
receive
doesn't go
world
away.
class training.
Yeah.
Yeah, for certain shit.
So I saw the video of Halle Berry doing the weapons training, and I mean, she looks sharp.
Yeah.
I mean, like she's like the way she's like reloading the clip, empty the clip, bang 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 bang, reload, bang 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 bang, yo. I mean, she looked like a fucking professional,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, don't roll up in her crib. She she'll
Yeah.
let loose on you.
Eric Benet,
Yeah. Don't come back.
Don't come back. At least announce yourself first, because she's had some training.
Call ahead. Call ahead. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about what's coming out on streaming. We've got Patriot Act with Hassan Minaj, Volume 3. Definitely go check that out. Hassan Minaj, he does some great work with this show on Netflix. Some of these people aren't as successful as like others when it comes to like the Daily Show spinoffs. Like I remember there was I think Jordan Clapper. He had the show where he was basically just like a conspiracy theorist. He was kind of like an Alex Jones type of character, and he played. It's sort of almost like what Colbert did with the Colbert Report. That's what it was called, right? The Colbert Report, right? It was almost like that, except for he was a conspiracy theorist and he was taking things from like the right wing sort of angle of the spectrum. But it was obviously with the comedic, ironic, as well as what do they call it? Parody sort of twist on it. But that lasted like 5 episodes and then it was promptly dismissed. but Hassan Minaj's Patriot Act seems like it has some legs. It's like really one of the only shows on Netflix that's like a and they try to do this with the Chelsea Handler show, where it was like a nightly thing or it was like a weekly thing where it was like, oh, like every week we're gonna like shoot this live and then we're just gonna put it like right out. Or yeah, I don't know exactly know how they did that whole thing, but they try to make it like a nightly show, like how they do the late night show and the late night show, all of that. But that doesn't. I don't think that format works. But whatever Hassan Minaj has here, I think it works.
You know, so this is on my favorite on my to watch list on Netflix. For me, like these types of shows, I have to like find the time to watch it.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, I've seen little clips of his show. It looks really good. It looks really interesting. Something I do want to check out. So
yeah, well, he talks about like a wide range of topics. So he'll talk about like some really sort of political shit, but he also talks about shit like I think he has a whole episode on like sneakers, and then he also has like a whole episode on Supreme.
Yeah.
So it's like shit that
he has range
of the culture.
Yeah. A wide audience can watch this and take something from it. Yeah.
At least some episodes. Okay. Then we have Malibu Rescue. I don't think that needs any explanation. Just another fucking renovation.
I don't even want to hear any more about
it. Revisions, which is looks like I think that's an anime sort of situation. And then we have Still Laughing. And there's a dash between the laugh and in, which makes me hate this immediately. I think it's kind of like an award show for like comedians. I don't know. It looks. I'm not gonna lie, it looks stupid.
Yeah.
But shout out to you guys for putting that out. I don't want to disparage you too much. Okay. Then we have Good Sam, which
I've heard about this.
Do you know the woman? Have you ever watched the Good Place?
No.
Highly, that's one of my favorite shows because it has to do with philosophy a lot. But anyways, I'm just getting sidetracked. Good Samaritan, I think the lead actress on there she plays a role on the Good Place. Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't really look like a movie that would interest me, but I thought I'd at least mention it.
Yeah, if one day I happen to catch it, when I watch a lot of movies that I wouldn't normally watch when I'm like on the treadmill or the elliptical at the gym. Yeah. So if this movie, I
can't do that, dude. I can't pay attention when I'm on the fucking treadmill. I don't know why. I have like ADD.
As I get a little bit older, like I used to have to like listen to like upbeat, high tempo music.
Yeah.
Now I'm shifting more towards like TED Talks and podcasts or like comedy.
No, because then I get too into the thing and like. How can I put it?
For me, that's the point. Like I want to be like so immersed in listening to the conversation and discussion that I forget I'm running, and the next thing I know, like 3-4 miles have gone by, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, feel good about myself.
But so that I don't know, my brain is fucking wired to just not do what I wanted to do. My brain is wired to just do the complete opposite. Like I'll be on a treadmill watching something because I try to watch a couple Game of Thrones episode while I was on the treadmill, and I got so far into it that I just was like, stop the fucking treadmill. I want to watch this thing. Yeah. Okay. So 1994 limited series. Looks like that's some sort of documentary. It was in Spanish, so I didn't really understand exactly what was going on. I need it, dude. I need to. It's my goal this summer to learn Spanish, like actually learn it, not just in the context of I learned some words that I'm gonna remember for 3 days and I'm gonna forget, but no, to like actually
learn the language,
be able to fucking use.
I mean, because in the next 3 to 5 years,
yeah, dude,
we're gonna need to know that shit.
Yeah, it's fucking like adapt or fucking die, dude. Like honestly.
Yeah, and I mean at the same time, it's a beautiful language I want to learn. So many people are immersed in it, and it's crazy that in every other country in the world or most other countries, people speak multiple languages, right? I think on average, throughout South America, Europe, Asia, people speak on average 2 to 3 languages, right? Mm-hmm. Here in the U.S., it's just fucking what.
I mean, that's because English is fucking. It's so fucking. It. You know how you get a people to like buy into your shit is just by like making your shit their shit, right?
True.
It's just like by, like, hey, what language do you speak? I forget that. English. That's what you want to speak. That's what makes the world go round. Like it's like
it's colonization.
It really is.
Well, depending on how this this trade agreement with China goes, we may have to learn Cantonese now. Because
no, with how
prices
much
are about to go way the fuck up. I'm about to be on Alibaba. Like fuck Amazon. What's up with Alibaba? Can I place an order?
Jesus Christ. All right, moving on. All right, we got Chip and Potato, which is a kid's cartoon. It's Bruno, which is it's a sort of comedy thing about a guy and his dog. It looks kind of funny. It's got some people that I think you'd recognize. We have Maria, which I believe is a thing about it was a Maria hurricane or something. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to see the trailer for it. Then we have Mori para Contar. I don't think I said that right at all. And then we have Nailed It season 3. See You Yesterday. The Rain season 2. Well Intended Love, and then White Gold season 2. That's what we got coming out on streaming this week. Okay. Let's talk about trailers. We missed a couple of trailers while we've been gone. First we have the Spider-Man Far From Home. What do you think about the full trailer now that, it could? Did you not see it?
Yikes. I didn't see it. I'm not gonna lie.
Holy shit, bro.
So
what the fuck?
I know that Far From Home is...
Here's where Rain tries to just bullshit his way through.
No bullshit.
Not seeing it.
No bullshit. So I didn't watch it. Okay. I know that it's important, right? It is the final piece of this 22 film puzzle, right?
It's what's going to launch the other. It's what's going to kick us into phase 4. It's the last episode, I think, last episode. Because this is one giant fucking TV show.
Yeah.
It's the last
installment
film
of
in
the first phase. Is this phase 1 that we're ending?
No, it's phase 3. Yeah.
Okay. It's the last installment of phase 3. Spider-Man's Far From Home.
Spiders, man.
Did I say spiders, man? That's the sickness. You hear it in my voice. The last Spider-Man
sounds like some adult trying to talk like some old person who doesn't know anything about it. Spiders, man's.
But you know what? I honestly have no interest in this movie.
I didn't have any interest until
I have to.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, because I can't not.
But it was hard to market this movie because it's like, how can you really market it in a genuine way until Endgame comes out, and then you can kind of go all in with the marketing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, are they marketing it? Because I haven't seen any fucking commercial.
I mean, they came out with this trailer that we're talking about, so I feel like that's some marketing.
So, yeah, they were just like, somebody, put together a trailer. Like, real
Why
quick.
Do you always have to point there?
Can you do that today? Can you put together a quick 1 minute trailer? Just footage. Put it together. It doesn't have to make sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is. I just really have no interest in this movie. But again, it is a final installment, so I have to see it. I don't know if I'll see it in theaters though. I can wait for it. Right? I can wait for it.
No, I'll see it in theaters. I'll do it. I mean, I like at this point, Marvel. We're.
I'll see it during the matinee.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Will I go to?
I will not see it in IMAX.
Yeah. Will I go to? No. Fuck IMAX. No. Give me lower the definition if it lowers the ticket price.
See it at $420.
I'll watch it in one of the back rooms with like 15 other people and only 8 seats. If I have to stand up, but
it's not even a projector; it's just an actual TV.
I'll stand at the very front of the theater and just look up at the bitch. As long as I get half up.
You know what the last movie I saw up in the front? No.
I was about to say, what fucking theater did you go to?
No, where I sat in the front of the theater was Fast and Furious.
Tokyo Drift?
6. No, not at all. I did not go to the theaters to see something.
Yo, whoever went and saw it.
May God help your soul.
Whoever went to see
May Christ
Tokyo
help
Drift
your soul.
In
Holy
theaters.
Shit. Do you know
the worst investment? I bet every single one of those people, they were all going to be early investors in Amazon.
Yeah, and then they pulled out.
Then they were like, nah, let's go see Tokyo Drift. Now they're like, fuck. fuck.
Yeah. That was not well advised, even remotely,
Yeah,
like
horrible.
by any stretch of the imagination. Um, but yeah, I saw Fast and Furious 6 in the front, and it was the worst experience ever.
What happened in Fast and Furious 6 again?
That was the one where they start working with Hobbs instead of like that was the one just after Hobbs like tried to get them in. I think they were in Cuba or Puerto Rico. Where were they? They were in.
I think they were
somewhere,
like Puerto Rico,
somewhere in South America. If I'm even getting that right. I don't know if they were they in Mexico. I don't know.
Because
I don't know. I'm going to embarrass myself immediately.
They were in Brazil. I think that was Fast 5 when they were in Brazil and they robbed the Brazilian drug dealer.
So that's what I'm talking about.
Fast 6.
So that was Brazil. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was okay. You're right. So in the one that followed the one that they were in Brazil.
Yeah, where they were in Europe and they were chasing the guy with the little fast car.
Yeah. So and I actually love Fast 6. I thought that was that was the last good one that they did. 7 was tragic, and the only reason I'm chucking it up to it being terrible, I'm chucking that up to Paul Walker obviously passing before the movie was finished. But I think it was going to be a disaster either way. I think whether or not he actually was going to be, finish the movie.
There was no way to make
it was just tragic
7
how
good.
terrible that movie was. Yeah.
Fast 8.
That really showed how terrible these movies have gotten.
It was it was more humorous than I've seen other movies. Like other movies that have been very serious. I think Fast 8 was like, let's make them laugh a little bit, because this shit has to. We can't take dropping 8 cars out of a plane 45,000 feet in the air. We can't take that serious. Let's make it funny.
That was 7 though. I think it was when they dropped them out of the planes.
No, that was
7 because Paul Walker was still in that one. That was 7. I promise you.
That was 7. 8 was with
because I remember that was when Paul Walker was like he was running on the bus as it was going over the cliff and shit.
8 was the one with like Charlize Theron where she was the super villain, and she had the fucking plane that never landed. Who's refueling it?
It's upsetting me as we're talking about it. Let's not talk about it anymore. It's terrible. All right. So
what are the gas prices for? Like you have to work. Like you can't take a day off. If you're a supervillain who lives on a plane that never lands,
you literally have to make every plan work. Because if it doesn't, you're not going to be afford your life. Yeah.
And then if you land, you're easily just going to get arrested. Yeah. So every morning you wake up, you're like, fuck.
Here we go again.
We have to steal more cryptocurrency.
And these assholes are going to try to stop me because they have no fucking sympathy whatsoever for my hard life.
That's a stressful life. Why not
really
just
get a 9 to 5? Yeah, just go work at Kinko's. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah,
that's it.
It's okay.
Stress.
Okay, so Spider-Man Far From Home. It looks pretty cool from the trailer. Actually, I had a lot more respect for this trailer than I did the first one. And I think that's obviously because they're able to talk about some spoilers, which they did something kind of cool. It's Tom Holland. He comes on first and he's like, hey guys, if you guys haven't watched Endgame, don't watch the trailer. It's going to have spoilers in it. Deuces. So that was pretty cool. I think that's something that we'll see a lot more. Like I noticed that with the movie Tolkien, which I don't believe I'm pronouncing that right. Tolkien, I believe is how they pronounce it. I'm not going to do that.
I think you're ruining the movie as you speak.
But nonetheless, so he comes on first, and then he says that, and then the trailer starts. It takes you a little bit more into Mysterio. You get a little bit more of Jake Gyllenhaal.
Played by Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. And then you also see obviously the aftermath of Endgame. So yeah, it made me a little more curious about the movie than.
Where was fucking Mysterio during this whole Endgame shit?
No. So the reason why he's there is because of Endgame, meaning that like he's not apparently supposed to be our dimension, like the dimension we're in with the whole the Marvel universe, the dimension that is like our main dimension. He comes from a different dimension apparently. Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. I like that.
So I might go watch this trailer. But what's pretty dope is so I was reading up on Mysterio a little bit, and he's apparently supposed to be like a supervillain. And I'm not sure exactly what angle they're gonna try to take. Because from what I understand, like he's supposed to I think sometimes he spends some time as like a good guy, and then perhaps I don't know. I don't know exactly.
He's
the
played
whole story,
different sides throughout what I recall from both the comic books and the animated Spider-Man series, where sometimes he is, super villain. Sometimes he does work with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
If there's somebody else trying to fuck up what they got going.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'll watch the trailer after
Okay.
we record this.
Yeah. All right. So next up, we've got Watchmen. Did you see that trailer?
Yep.
For HBO. I'm not gonna lie to you. Usually, I'm all about not giving too much away in the trailer, but this was just a weird, trippy trailer that I didn't really understand. I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. I didn't understand why they kept. What was the phrase that they kept yelling? Or
fuck.
They were just like tick tock, or some shit like that.
Yep.
And I didn't
think
get
it was
it.
something else other than, was it like TikTok, and something else?
No,
but I do remember the TikTok thing. I like the fact that this trailer again really confuses you because that the character that's really being highlighted throughout the show's Rorschach.
Yeah,
he is not a surface level character, right?
Yeah.
I think he's a character that from what I recall from the Watchmen movie that he is very mysterious in himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't expect these trailers to tell you exactly what's going to happen. I think you're going to need to watch episode 1 for the trailers to make sense. I'm still really interested in seeing this.
No, I am too, but I just didn't. I didn't enjoy the fact that we didn't get to see like anything, in terms of like what the. And I guess it's a teaser trailer, so perhaps they'll put out another one that sort of more fully explains. But anyways, we got a trailer today for actually Black Mirror season 5, which I don't think you've seen any of the other Black Mirror.
None.
Which is just honestly, I don't even know what to say.
Is the show that good?
It's that good. It's the equivalent of like there's some episodes of it that are kind of like but they're anthology, so it's like you can watch literally any of the episodes and you're fine.
There's no like sequence to it.
There's no sequence to it. You can watch literally any season, any episode, and you're not missing a thing. The only thing that I would recommend doing is not starting with season 1, episode 1, because it's the weirdest of, not the weirdest, but it's the one that's most off-putting of all the episodes.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because it's the first episode of the series.
Off-putting in
just
like
the
may
content,
turn you off to the rest of the series.
The content doesn't fall in line necessarily with what the series as a whole has been about.
Okay, so I can skip that.
You can and really not miss anything. I would recommend watching it at some point in time, but don't start with that. Just start with literally any other episode.
Yeah,
but
that's funny. That
yeah.
I've never heard that advice about any other show ever.
But this is a very unique type of show.
Yeah. I mean,
I would say it's like the Twilight Zone, but for our generation.
Still very.
Although technically, the Twilight Zone is back with Jordan Peele, but still.
Has there been any? Is that out yet?
Twilight Zone?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't watched anything of it.
I haven't watched any of it either. I wonder what the. I may go out and find an episode to watch.
I want to watch it.
Yeah, I don't like scary shit. I'm on a kick. I want to see what he has put together.
Yeah, I'm on a kick to this year to. So obviously, I said I'm watching Power right now. I'm on a goal this year to watch like every show that is of any note in 2019, so that by when we go to talk about it at the end of the year, I have a full breadth of knowledge about like every show that everybody's like talking about.
You got to watch them in Spanish too.
No, I don't.
No, I don't. No, your goal is to learn Spanish. Immerse yourself.
Oh, that's true. That might help. That might help with my Spanish. Yeah, you're right. Okay, fair enough. Okay.
No, that'd be
abandon ship immediately. All right, we're fucking back from fucking technical difficulties. Holy shit,
we were in the abyss.
Jesus Christ, we were fucking lost, dude. We were fucking lost. Well, we're back now. No worries. No harm. No fucking foul. Okay. There were a couple more trailers that I wanted to dig into. The Midsummer.
I kind of forgot where we were for a second.
That's fine. We were talking about Black Mirror. No need. You didn't watch it anyways. Midsummer trailer came out this past week. Looks scary as shit. I'll definitely go check that out from the guy who made Hereditary. It Chapter 2. Holy fuck. That looked somewhat terrifying.
Nah.
It didn't? What?
I didn't think the first movie was even.
I didn't even see it. I need to see it.
What?
Yeah.
Once you see it, you're gonna be like, yeah. Like, and I don't say that to hate on the movie. I thought, I thought the character, the costume design was great. I thought the acting was, for the children and the person who played like the It monster. Yeah. I thought they all did good. Yeah. There was just this movie just didn't hit the nail on the head. Like after you watch it, and you realize that this is not the scary it that
we watched when we were
this
younger.
was more like the
PG-13 version.
The PG-13. Let's not offend any particular group. Or, it feels like this movie is walking on eggshells. The first one was like, oh, let's not be too much horror, too much blood and gore.
Yeah.
Let's not kill too many kids because
But dude, that fucking
people are
trailer
sensitive about
with,
that.
Jessica Chastain with the thing, like you knew it was the thing the entire time, whatever the it monster is, and it's like whenever it goes to like the back room, you can see it kind of dancing around in the back. That shit was terrifying.
Yeah. So maybe this is coming from a perspective of like because I've seen the first movie and I know that this movie is not scary. Seeing scary moments in the trailer to me
it's
like,
not. It's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
I know. Hey, get from back there. Like,
You over there.
if I see a red balloon anywhere, I'm just like, all right, come out. I know you're fucking here.
That's how I feel about.
Let me see your face.
That's how I feel about Child's Play. You know how they have Child's Play coming out. Like when you see little Chucky, you're just like, shut the fuck up. Like,
sit down. Sit the fuck down.
Okay, and then I watched the trailer for it's called Beats. It stars Anthony. I want to say Anthony Hamilton, but that's wrong, right?
That's the singer, Anthony Anderson.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why I want to say Hamilton so bad. But yeah, it stars him. That looks like a pretty interesting
You
movie.
look like Anthony Hamilton.
Shut the fuck up. No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You have that your facial hair. It's not like full. It's like patchy.
He clearly has full facial hair.
No,
What are
he's
you
always
talking
had like the patchy facial
Anthony
hair.
Anderson?
Anthony Hamilton.
Oh, I don't.
The singer, he sings that song like Charlene.
Oh, fuck you.
Come
Yeah.
home
Yeah.
to me.
You can fuck right off.
I can't sing for
You,
shit.
you can't. Which is why you should stop immediately. Okay.
No, he was a good looking guy. He just had the patchy facial hair.
Yeah, I don't look. It's okay. It's coming in.
No, it's not.
As I'm turning into my mid-30s, it's coming in.
When you're over the age of 30, if it's not there, you're not gonna get it.
That's false. My brother.
Unless you get
didn't
like
really-
Rogaine for men's facial hair, where they take the hair from between your ass cheeks.
Yeah, I gotta
and they
do
put it
whatever.
on your face.
What's his name is?
Who?
Curry. Whatever Steph Curry did.
What he did?
Yeah.
Does he have a beard now?
Now he has a beard.
He has that like weird ginger beard. No one likes that shit.
All right, moving on.
Fucking weirdo.
All right, look, let's just fucking jump into it. I know you're not feeling too well, so we're gonna try to get you out of here at a reasonable
Feel
time.
like shit, but we gotta talk Thrones.
Holy shit, dude. I got 5 on it.
Damn, it's too bad we can't use the music.
Yeah, no, it's I got a fucking copyright claim every time, which is to be expected. I mean, it is their shit, but still, let's do what we do. Let us rock.
Yeah.
And I guess a copyright claim isn't that bad, but yeah, I don't want any. I don't like seeing it.
No one's buying. If anything, this free promo.
With the exception of it just had free promo with the movie Us. All the
Fuck
free
that.
promo
No,
it could
no.
handle. Yeah.
Give us the
Actually, probably not free promo because they probably spent some money
Well, no, yeah, they
to
paid
get
for
the
that
rights.
shit.
Yeah, we clearly didn't. Nor are we going to. So,
What if you were like a musician and you went to see a movie and you heard your song in the movie and you didn't get a check? You're
oh
like,
no, definitely in lawyer's office, 9 a.m. Monday morning. Yeah,
I'm
immediately.
ruining the movie for everybody. I'm like, Iron Man dies. Everyone's like, oh, what the fuck? And I'm like,
the black people survive.
yeah. I'm like,
wait, I wasn't expecting that.
no one paid me. No one paid me. So,
this
fuck
is what you
guys.
get. All right, let's fucking get into it.